god. I feel great. I actually feel relieved right now. Okay, this is actually pretty good. So, what are we going to look at for season 10 of this show?
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Pink Floyd The Wall, or is it Pink Floyd's The Wall? I never know whether to put the S there.
Of course. The Wall is an album by Pink Floyd that was released in November of 1979 that talks about a rock star who isolates himself from society, which is symbolized by a wall. I listened to the album. It was alright. 3 years later, a movie based on the album was released, but it wasn't successful, but it developed a cult following. I watched the movie. It was alright. And I didn't really watch any Critic content until an episode that was released in September of 2019 was released, and the internet was a-twittering about it. And here we encountered his Pink Floyd's The Wall review. So I asked in a Twitter poll if I should do the Nostalgia Critic's Wall review for an episode of the music video show, and the majority of you actually said yes. So in preparation for this episode, I listened to The Wall, I watched the live version with Roger Waters, and I watched the Wall movie. So, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Trigger warning. Still got the better deal, but I do want that dress for reasons. Scott Stapp is in that room, isn't he? Well, I guess even the review doesn't want me to see the review. Wait, I thought this was the Wall that starred Kick-Ass and John Cena. Hey, I didn't know that Gail Waters was in this.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Wait, I thought I was watching Blockbuster Buster.
When it came out in 1982, it got mixed reviews and did only okay at the box office.
Yeah, save yourself the trouble and watch the reviews for the Nostalgia Critic episodes instead. That way your opinion can be biased.
And the masses gave thanks as the movie tanked.
Of course the movie bombed. Only one person saw it in the theater. And the movie only showed the reviews instead of the actual movie.
Fading into obscurity.
Saying that the Wall movie is obscure is like saying red is not a color. Why is he smoking a black licorice / tree branch cigarette? The only reason that there are screenshots is because the movie is actually better than the actual review. Hey man, my floor's on fire because of your explosion. I hope you're gonna pay for that. Well, his singing is bad, but at least it's better than Tom DeLonge singing when he left Blink for the second time. Look, if you're gonna make your singing bad on purpose, at least make it Ishtar bad, not Nostalgia Critic bad. Well, Critic, my legs are open. Are you gonna suck me off or what?
Alright, Corey, you can use my computer to do your homework, but no looking through my desk.
Oh, trust me, there's gonna be way more disturbing things in your dad's internet history than this drawer. I hope. I don't know, even as a kid I wouldn't care about what was going on with a videotape I found on my dad's dresser, because I know I would have much worse in mind.
Found it one day behind Dad's .0 stash.
Wait a second, that's not Busty Asian Beauties. And now he's turned into Matt Skiba from Blink-182. Okay, if I ever dressed like that after listening to The Wall, I would never listen to music again.
Pay attention. What's this? Pink Floyd. The boy fancies himself a musician.
I know that Superman under that teacher's outfit.
Do you know what we teach in these walls? We teach important things you need to know in life, like algebra, trigonometry, physics, geology, sex ed.
No one taught Doug Walker good humor.
Continue to act like the oppressed, and me the oppressor. Rock albums seem to really eat that shit up.
Because child abuse is funny. Guess I missed the memo. Oh, great. Do I have to look at another rapper's music video set in a haunted mansion? Well, it looks like Watermelon Stevens have broken through to real life. Or the remake of Vanilla Sky is not as good as I remember it.
You really don't see what makes Cinnamon Toast Crunch so good!
Hello, Air Force? Yeah, there is a giant asshole attacking a poorly rendered city. Could you shoot him down and kill him, please? Oh, and there's a giant teacher doing the same thing. Ignore him, he's not doing anything. Well, I guess it's better to attack one city than destroying the world because of a train concert. So where's the subway ghost from Ghost in this review?
Is this really a World War II reference? Yeah, we're really comparing this to high school?
Well, I like to compare the Nostalgia Critic reboot episodes to 9/11. Neither are very funny, but they are very fun to make fun of.
No, it's just meant to look weird and creepy. They're not implying that.
If you think the Critic is big here, you should see his ego. Don't know why you're doing a review that big of a size. If you're that big, you can invade an entire micronation and fail at it. Ringo Starr using MS Paint did a better drawing than this. It's not funny when you're stating the obvious. I knew that the Black Friday sales were fatal, but the funeral homes really cleaned up this year.
Oh, Roger Waters, did you ever wonder why these images of slaughter made it in a film that also sings about how high school bites?
You know, Critic, you're making fun of real-life people who died in wars. I'd say that's tasteless, but that will make me a hypocrite.
That means we're brilliant. Now I'm gonna go to a slow mopey song.
Haven't we had enough of those?
Yeah, but we have had several of them back to back, so that'll really mix things up.
Okay, could you actually make 2 funny jokes back to back? Because you made several unfunny runs in a row.
What's that person I could never see betraying me? You're betraying me?
Listen, I thought you were funny at first, but then you just got annoying. Now would you please stop calling my phone? I just barely got rid of Alicia Keys a year ago.
Oh.
Dude, just turn off the TV.
I know that.
I would make a change the channel joke here, but anyone who uses that joke in a Critic review should be stabbed.
Hey, you.
Oh my god, doesn't this remind you of Jesus?
Look, Critic, stop hitting on me. I have a boyfriend. A Viagra commercial? Now? Well, still not as boring as any of Drake's music. Would you wake up, please? You need to downvote the episode before we even watch it. Okay, I'll admit, that's a little bit creepy.
Ah, shit! He's watching the boring parts of the wall. Wake him up!
Would you keep the camera still? I feel like I'm on a roller coaster and not in a good way.
Have become comfortably dumb.
Okay, look, I know this is no Weird Al parody, but good God, that joke sounded like it came from a first draft. That wasn't changed. Don't worry, young fella, we'll get you to Alter Bridge in a couple of minutes.
This is where I bring people that I don't want other people to see. Now sober up or have an existential conflict. Either works for me.
Well, he could do both and form Radiohead. And that's just great. Now he's turned into Walter White. Your Justin Carmichael impression needs work, because you're still alive. So I missed the scene where the Nostalgia Critic cuts himself? I would have paid good Monopoly money to see that. Jordan Taylor? I thought you were a Snob fan.
Oh yeah, I'm the person you all think you know.
Hey Austin, it's your cousin, Marvin Wiggin. You know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this. Can somebody please send this to Russell Crowe? After years of the Critic criticizing him, I want to see the favor return.
Now with social media, you have the stage. Hashtag!
Well, screw you. I already follow a hashtag. Hashtag the army. All hail the boy John. This is the worst voguing I've ever seen. And now 4chan has slowly taken over the world.
You know, I got places to go.
Okay, call up Roger Waters and tell him to make the album shorter.
Watch now.
Fonzie, what if all this...
Because screw quiet moments and character development.
So, Corey, your analysis of Pink Floyd The Wall has led you here.
So this is what it's all been building up to, seeing the Nostalgia Critic. Are you sure this isn't hell?
Do you now understand the deeper meaning of...
You better answer that phone. It's your future self after 700 episodes of your show. You're riddled with diseases, you're not funny, and you'll die alone. You may as well become the host of the music video show.
Who is it?
Hello there, Critic.
It's Sullivan.
Croft.
The Satellite City guy?
Yes, actually. Is Lucy Lacemaker there?
When did Eagle Raptor have an accent?
If you see it, just don't say anything stupid.
Showcasing a bunch of weird creatures and worlds. Not a drop of intellectual development. All paint, no ink.
When the hell did Pokemon Go get so weird?
Music is one thing. Film is quite another. The beauty of music is letting your mind steal itself. The beauty of cinema is taking those...
Oh no, do not get analytical now. You're too late for that. And then the Nostalgia Critic dies because he was stupid enough to follow a creature into a dark room.
Right then, Lucy Lacemaker. The court will take a vote on...
Great. Now I have to watch Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, this is what you get for giving Blink-182 a not good review. I don't even know what I'm watching right now. These huge creatures with soothing voices, these evil things that can sing. Look how big and threatening and alluring and... Oh god, I'm wet. Well, good job. You destroyed the wall, but your hand no longer works.
Well, the movie ended on such an open vagueness that only makes sense that the review end on such an open vagueness.
Wrong! It's a review! That's literally the opposite of what that is!
Okay! I liked it fine.
Yeah, me too.
A little full of itself, but good music and imagination.
Fair enough.
You spent all that time on a final thought sentence?
Since you got me, I figure I could sing you one of my biggest hits. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants! Garbage and yellow and porous is he! SpongeBob SquarePants!
For the last time, I don't want to watch Hey Arnold. The acting was bad, the music was bad, and the singing was bad. It was alright. This episode was released to surprisingly negative reviews. Well, according to the people who aren't fans of the NC and haven't been in a very, very long time, looking at the stats of this episode, its view count is on par with the average Critic episode, but the death votes are much, much more than the average episode. There are even comments on Twitter saying it was the worst episode he's ever done. You mean the person who hasn't been relevant for years has made a bad episode? Oh my god! But seriously, how high are your standards? And there are people that say if they made a video this bad, they would have taken it off their channel. Really? You're gonna take down a video that has over 700,000 views on your channel instead of unlisting it? Yeah, sure, that actually is gonna hold true. But I do agree that this is the worst Doug Walker's Nostalgia Critic episode. It's not like he's made a bad episode that was sexist, or filled with disturbing implications, or something that made his own name a joke, or the worst Let's Play this side of a bad Game Grumps episode, or my least favorite Nostalgia Critic episode, or 3 suck job anniversary specials, and the reviews he did about the specials. But I totally agree that this is the worst Nostalgia Critic episode ever. This episode has no vision, no creativity, no ambition, nothing going for it. Nothing about this episode works. And I'm not doing this episode of this review because I'm still bitter about the fact that this show was rejected by Channel Awesome and it made me feel like this show is absolute garbage. Not bitter at all. And because people, possibly trolls, gave this episode such negative reviews, to the point where videos were made reviewing this Wall episode, people went to go see it, causing a very, very high view count. Well, thanks a lot. Because of all that, the Nostalgia Critic is going to do a musical episode of Chicago. It is going to happen. Well, time will tell whether this is going to actually hold up or not, but we'll wait and see. There will probably be other Nostalgia Critic episodes that will be worse than this one. And that's the end of this episode. Time to get back to what really matters. Season 10.
Who cares? All this bitching sells!
Remember that one teacher who seemed really kind and gave you candy?
Well, we got another hit in the